Hey guys, it's Fultoncards here, live on direct from Montreal, Quebec. Microphone check outside in Dorval, Quebec. In front of me today, I do have a recap video of the 2020-21 SP Signature Legends Edition. Dogs barking, birds chirping, planes flying above. Let's roll through it, guys. I promised you a recap video. I think it'd be kind of interesting just to sort of sum up what we achieved and received. So really quickly, we did in fact receive 24 of the gold parallels, including 3 of the short prints. I think that Lindros is one of the short prints. 23 dominant digits, 15 evolves, 32 base canvases, 9 profiles only. I think I received more in my last case, except this includes 2 super short prints of Gretzky. Those are the tier 4s, and they were going for like 150 US at one point. We did receive 45 base short print, 2 behind the boards, 5 life after hockey, and 2 gold inserts, which would both be the number to 99 evolves. 6 of the decagons. Look at that Howard Chuck, that's pretty cool. Now this is where it gets kind of interesting. So these blue stickies would have, or post-its if you will, would happen to be the autos and the hits, although I would consider the 2 super short prints of the Gretzky initially hits by most measures. So we did receive 6 gold autos, including 1 Group B, 1 Group C, 1 Group D, and 3 Es. Now this is where it gets kind of interesting. So the Group B, 1 in 1,173, is actually the Larry Patey, believe it or not. That Group C, by the way, which is the Sedin, is, believe it or not, a rare card. Basically, it's an 8% hit for the grouping, but then you have to divide by all the cards on the checklist. And in fact, the Henrik Sedin is a 0.1% hit. There's only like 2 or 3 on eBay you'll find, which is the same grouping, by the way, as the non-short print version, undercard number 300 of the Gretzky. Gretzky has one in his LA jersey, and that's also Group C. And to hit specifically Gretzky, it's like 0.1% odds. So it tells you something about these groupings. Even Group Cs can deliver in math similar to a Group A. So we did receive 1 Century Legends signature. That's a Group B, 1 in 313, 6% odds for Randy Carlyle. We did receive 1 Leafs Marks update. So that's from the Centennial set from 2017. It is in fact listed as 2017 on the back of the card if you look at that. So that's just a typical update card, which is what they do in some of these sets on occasion. It's pretty much a common. He does have an inscribed version, and there are some dual autos within this update set available in SP Legends. We did receive 1 Life After Hockey, which is numbered to 99. There is in fact a Gretzky in Life After Hockey, but it's only numbered to 10, so you probably won't hit it. We received 3 of the 97 SIGs, including a Group C, D, and E. Pretty nice stuff. We received a Cheechoo, which is awesome, and a Kindred Chuck. We received 1 Decagons auto, which are 1 in 177. Group D, 10% odds for that grouping. It's actually kind of a good grouping still, believe it or not, because it's not a Group E or whatever it is. We received 4 of the Future Watch Acetate parallels. So I've heard on occasion that there are actually short prints of these above a certain number of cards, above card 400 or whatever it is. I don't know if that's true. In fact, I've seen 0 confirmation on that, but we did receive 2 of the number to 99 parallels. Of course, they're not numbered to 99 because they're acetates, but we did receive 2 from the tier 2 of number to 99 cards. Okay, with regard to our major hits, we did in fact receive 3 Upper Deck Canvas autos, right? So this is basically bucket list hit for your humble narrator. We received 2 Group Es and 1 Group B. Now, that Wayne Gretzky All-Star is a Group B, 1 in 689. So that's 2.6% odds for the grouping, right? But Wayne Gretzky himself is 0.1% odds because you have to divide the grouping by all the cards, the number of the cards on the checklist. So in fact, based on my math, my specific math that I calculated myself, I believe that Gretzky is 1 in 15,847 when you factor in all the cards in the grouping specifically for that. That's why there's 0 on sale on eBay. I think 1 is sold on eBay. I've only seen 1 thus far. So this is why I say it's a product hit. It's a bucket list hit. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. That Patrick Watt gold foil short print, black. I don't believe it's a black, and I've heard conflicting things on this. I've contacted Upper Deck. They've been completely inconsistent. They haven't clarified based on my questions. I think they had a printing error or a production error and a miscommunication internally. So if you go to the checklist, you basically had the gold foil autos, right, which are up to card number 300. Above card 300 is you have the short prints, right? So for the base, and then for the ones with autos, which are basically the autoed version of the base. Now, this is where I believe that there's a printing error. Typically, based on the checklist, once you get above card 300, you receive cards like Patrick Roy in his Colorado uniform. Normally, this should have been printed on gold, like that one, just as a short print, but it wasn't. It was printed on black. So there's now confusion because there's a separate checklist of blacks. That separate checklist of blacks includes, believe it or not, Future Watches, numbered to 10. Everything's numbered to 10. Future Watch autos, Future Watch non-autos numbered to 10, etc. And cards like this, auto to non-auto numbered to 10. So the question is this card a numbered to 10 black that is missing the number to 10 print on it, or is it a grouping, which is just an extension of that checklist? Upper Deck doesn't seem to know itself. So obviously they're not telling people, or I know they sent out emails saying that there are misprints and these should be numbered to 10. I think that's in fact erroneous. I don't think that's right at all. I think there are cards like this with the Patrick Roy numbered to 10, and there are ones that aren't, okay? So I believe this black should have been gold, and it's just an extension of that checklist. It is a Group B, which is 1 in 628, which is a 2.8% hit for the grouping. However, the Patrick Roy, if you divide by all the cards on that particular checklist, the Group B checklist, is 0.13% odds. So it's super rare. By the way, it's the same as Wayne Gretzky. The Wayne Gretzky from the set is also, I believe, 0.13% odds, same grouping. So you will find online, you'll find ones of this numbered to 10, and you'll find ones that are grouped. But the difference between cards numbered to 10 and the ones that are grouped in terms of their print run is probably similar. I think when you have a grouping where these cards are 0.13% odds for this specific card, it could mean that there's only 25 in existence. So there might be 25 in existence without the number to 10 and 10 in existence with the 10. Did anybody follow any of that? Really confusing, I know. So finally, the last hit. We only receive one Future Watch auto in the case, which is super rare. Typically we receive 2, I believe. Well, on occasion we receive 1, sometimes we receive 2, sometimes we receive 3. It's very, very rare to receive more. But we did receive a case hit, product hit, Tier 2, number 299 Esposito, which is one of my favorite cards in the entire case, bar none, because he's on my top 10 list of Future Watches from the set. So that's basically it, guys. I hope you followed. By the way, guys, what I'll probably do in the description is list the amount of hits per team based solely on the autos, and maybe include the profile super short prints as well, because those, to my mind, were hits initially. So this way, if you're shopping for group breaks, you'll get an idea of which teams you'll hit or won't hit, but it's only based on sampling of one particular case, of course. But you will note that Toronto's really good in group breaks. Montreal typically is. Detroit is. Edmonton's really overpriced, but good. Yeah, I believe Philadelphia is really good. The Islanders are good. So is Colorado, actually. They're really good because they're also the Nordiques. So that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my recap video of SP Signature Legends Case 3. I mean, Fultoncards, do me the honor, sub-liking, hashtagging Dryden. If you want more of this content, I'll probably break another case of this stuff, but not right away. And Trilogy is coming out this week, so I look forward to breaking that. I mean, Fultoncards, sub-like, hashtag Dryden, Fultoncards, live and direct from place to call Montreal, Quebec, Dorval, Quebec.
Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better, when I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, you better take care.